So now let's have a look into the second question. The second question is, what supply chain network configuration do you recommend for sportsstuff.com and why? So here actually what we plan to do is we want to see if we do not consider using only St. Louis, but we open it up, so we can use any of them, what happens? Which ones should we have open and which one should we have closed? So now let's go back to our Excel file here. Okay, so here what will I change? Actually most of the things will be same. Yeah, most of the things here will be same. Only we will change our constraints, isn't it? Yes. So I am going to solver and I'm going to reset all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we are going to minimize our total cost. So that is our goal, and we minimize our total cost. So now I have to select by changing which cells. So here I'm going to select all of it. Okay, so before we selected only one of them, but now we are selecting all of it. We can change all of it, not the total warehouse open column, but rest of it. Okay, and then I have to add some constraint. So again, I will start with my capacity constraint. So I will select all of them now, not only one, but all of them should be greater than or equal to 0. So my excess capacity has to be 0 or more. I can use all of my capacity or I can have excess, but I cannot have negative capacity, right? So I will add it. The next one is I have to meet all my demands. So all my demand constraints, they has to be equal to 0. Add. And what will be the next one? So one thing I will do is I will select all of this part, and I will say that they should be positive values. Okay, so they should be either 0 or positive. I don't want to ship negative units. It's not possible to ship negative units, right? So I will add it. And then what else I can do is, yeah, I have to define all of them are binary. This is something I have to define. Okay, and then also all of these should be integer. I will transport in full units, not fraction of units. So these should be integer. All of them should be either 1 or 0. So it should be less than equal to 1. Okay, so I want to say that there should be either 1 or 0. Okay, and not two plant open, not two warehouses open in one place. Okay, so if it is 1, that would mean that, okay, only one of them are open, and if it is 0, then none of them are open. Okay, so I will add it. I will just go click OK. I think I have listed all of them. So here actually you can see the list of my constraint. And then I'm using the simplex, and I'll go for solve. I think found a integer solution with intolerance. All constraints are satisfied. So actually I see that we get the same configuration. It says that we should use the same one. But just for robustness check, if I use the nonlinear one, do I get the same result? Let's have a look. Yeah, we have a solution here. Yeah, we still get the same result. So now the third question is, how would your recommendation change if transportation costs were twice as shown in table 5.17? So if this were twice, how do we deal with it? So let's go to our Excel file. So here I am. If you remember, we hid the first few rows, so I will unhide them, where I have my transportation costs, right? So now what I will do, we have to just multiply them with 2, right? How will I do that? One idea could be, I will just copy it here. Okay, and then I start a function here, select this one, I multiply this with 2, and I do it for all of them and for all of them here. Okay, So based on this, these numbers also have changed. Okay, so I don't have to really do much here. I'm going to hide them again. Okay, so I will just, for myself, I'll just note it down. These parts were the original cost. The color, I love color so much, so I give another color here. Okay, and then I'm going to hide it. I don't need it for now. For better visualization, I'm going to hide it. And then we just run the same optimization problem again. Okay, and then let's try to solve it. And here we get a solution. So this will be our total cost. And here you see we will have the Seattle open and Atlanta open. But in that case, we will not really use St. Louis anymore. Okay, so before, if the transportation cost, with the transportation cost given in table 5.17, actually St. Louis was the best one. But when they double, actually our solution changes. Okay, and this is what we get now.